Coming up next. Greetings. Hey, Allie.
Hey, Brian.
Great stuff, Allie. Thanks. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Miami Heat. On Wednesday, they'll be facing Bradley Beal and the Los Angeles Lakers. Then on Thursday, they'll be facing Al Horford and the Los Angeles Clippers.
You hear this all the time, but a road trip is a great chance for a team to build chemistry on and off the court. Chemistry matters a lot in the NBA, and a trip like this can bring a team together.
So a look at our starters for the Heat. And for Denver, Dwight Howard out there with Paul George. Then it's Carmelo Anthony. Then it's James Harden. And it's Carter in at the 2. Now here's Irving. Pass to Yao. And here's Bryant. Over Anthony. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. Carter with it, now guarded by Bryant. Carter, the pass to Anthony. It's hauled in by the Heat. Defeated by Utah in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Offensively, it was never their night. The issues they suffered were pretty clear.
Yeah, the offense was AWOL. It just wasn't there. No rhythm, no flow, just a tough day.
Oh, there's the alley. Out of bounds. It'll be Nuggets ball.
You just couldn't make the connection, but you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
We played just over a minute here in the first. George outside from behind the arc. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Well, Clark, there's always a lot of player movement in the league in the offseason. How long do you think it takes a team with a reshaped roster to come together?
Longer than people want it to take. It usually takes a bit of time. I mean, that's a delicate dynamic when you talk about blending pieces together midstream. That's sometimes why teams fly under the radar as they're trying to work out their identity. And then when the pieces fall into place, they really are off and running.
That one drops for him.
You know, this is where Howard does the most damage. With his height and length and athleticism, how do you guard him inside?
With the step back. Pass to Yao. Now here's Bryant. He's guarded by Anthony. And they get it. Howard grabs the miss. The Nuggets have gone 3 of 4 to get things going. George finds Harden. Shot clock at 6. Back to George. Takes a 3. And another 3 for Denver.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
I got a question for you. Who wants a free t-shirt? If you want one, you gotta make some noise. Fans, please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer. Fans, please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
Looking at the 2K leaderboard. Here were the NBA's top dime droppers last year. James Harden, number 1. 4th, Nikola Jokic.
And you got to give credit to how both of these guys see the floor. They are all about moving the rock and trying to set their guys up. This is why their teammates love playing with them.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Iverson. He's checked by Carter. Oh, they need this. Iverson can't hit.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Here's George. He's got 6. Launches a 3. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists in the game.
I just love the ball movement.
And he lobs it up to the rim. And then Bryant with the dunk.
And AI, Allen Iverson, does more than just shoot the ball. He also has a great feel for when his teammates are wide open.
George passes to Carter. Oh, Jokic with a block. And that'll be Denver's ball as it goes out of bounds. Nuggets able to keep possession here. Here's Anthony. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Nuggets?
Guys, they are dialed in from long range already. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Westbrook's checked in.
You know, Carmelo Anthony is a special player, guys. A bulky, small forward with a quick trigger release and elite score.
Now here's Butler. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Hamilton. It's rebounded by George.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
And he lobs it up top. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Shoots from 12. Butler can't get it to go. And here's Denver. They've outscored them 16-2. Not slowing down. Anthony outside.
2 minutes remaining.
And Butler with the block.
Known for being an outstanding defender, Butler takes a lot of pride in finding ways to get it done in all aspects of defense, including shot denials.
I mean, it is crazy to think how far Jimmy Butler has come. I mean, didn't see a lot of the floor in his first 2 seasons. Then soon after, he made 4 straight All-Star games.
Griffin, a screen on Westbrook. Outside Irving. Oh, George with a steal. The 3. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Now here's Griffin. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Butler with the ball. And Howard picks him up defensively. And it's Butler with the jam.
Hey, got it like that aggressiveness of Butler. I mean, slicing inside and finishing with the dunk. Come on now. That's well done.
Who wants a t-shirt? Fans, please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer. Fans, please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
For the Nuggets, DeMar DeRozan's checked in for Howard. Tatum comes in for Anthony. And Mitchell subbed in for Carter. .103 left in the first quarter. Pass to DeRozan. Outside for Mitchell. DeRozan passes to Mitchell. Now George from the arc. No luck on that one. Here's Hamilton. Checked by Mitchell. Here's Pierce from downtown. And they'll get another chance. And he gets the bucket. Butler's got his second basket of the game.
You know, Butler has a tough-mindedness to him. He's persistent. He's aggressive. Doesn't give up on plays. And I think plays with great energy and activity.
Now here's Griffin. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And there's the lob. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Right wing, Irving for three. Pure from three-point range.
Man, the confidence Irving has is something I really appreciate. I mean, he's ready to shoot it as soon as he gets it and not afraid of any kind of shot.
And so it's Denver in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. Well, the Miami Heat, not all lottery picks or blue-chip prospects, but you ask all-star Jimmy Butler, and he likes what they have.
We got a team full of guys that can score, a team full of guys that can defend, can get everybody else involved. It's a nice team, man. We're playing well.
Grant, you never want to write them off.
And when your team is made up of overachievers, they've got plenty of experience proving doubters wrong.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Nuggets, this has been the game they've wanted to have.
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
Jason Tatum out there with Anthony. Then it's James Harden. Then it's Donovan Mitchell. And it's DeRozan in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Jokic with a screen on Mitchell. Puts it up from 15. And there are the Heat with another bucket. And we're seeing teams pick up the pace. Something you set the trend for in Phoenix, Grant. Why do you think that's becoming more prevalent?
Great question. I mean, in today's game, we're all about the analytics, and that has shown that you shoot a higher percentage earlier in the shot clock. So it makes sense to push the tempo and see what you can get early.
Hey, defenders already have a lot to worry about with Tatum scoring. When he's making passes like that, too, watch out.
Pass to Bryant. And the layup is good off the glass. Bryant's gotten his second bucket on the night.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
There's Tatum with the three. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Pass to Bryant. Shoots over Tatum. No good off the back of the rim. Denver has gone 7 of 9 from three-point range so far. Tipped away. Here's Iverson, defended by Harden. Here's Yao. Tatum with room to shoot. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Tatum's got 5 points.
You know, with how good Tatum is driving it, I think it's a smart play by Jason to take that shot because the defense is giving him room to do so.
All right, fans, the loudest section gets a free T-shirt. Who's the loudest? Scream! Please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer. Fans, please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
For the Nuggets, Howard comes in for DeRozan, and it's Carter in for Donovan Mitchell. Irving's checked in for Miami. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. On the wing, Bryant. Pass to Yao. And it's Denver with a rebound. Howard's got 4 rebounds now. Down low. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Boy, Howard's got such a tremendous feel for the game and sees the whole court. He's a really slick creator.
Irving against Carter. Irving, no good. And here's Denver. They're on a 12-4 run. Here's Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Iverson. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Boy, the quickness of Iverson. What a blur this guy is. Slithering his way through the defense and never afraid to drive it inside despite being a small guy.
Tatum against Bryant. Howard with a screen on Bryant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tatum can't hit. The Heat have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second.
Ever since the back half of last year, Tatum's been on fire. Now, the game has slowed down for him, so he could play faster, but now he's become nearly unstoppable.
Here's Jokic, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
That's exactly what you want the offense to produce, a high percentage look for Jokic.
Denver calls time. Who wants a T-shirt? I said, who wants a T-shirt? Well, make some noise! Please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
Paul George. He's checked in for Anthony. And it's Russell Westbrook in for Tatum. The Nuggets have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go in the second quarter.
2 minutes.
Three-pointer, Harden. Griffin pulls down the board. The Heat have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
In 2016, the NBA Players Association made history, voting to extend health insurance to retired players with at least 3 years of service. Chris Paul said, quote, "They paved the way for our game. This is just the little that we could do. Whenever my tenure is up as president of the union, that will be easily the greatest achievement." Brian?
That is big time, Allen. Good stuff there. Thank you for that.
Just by nature of his style, Westbrook is going to draw contact, so he's got to be strong enough and focused enough to play through it. And he is and does.
Rejected by George. Pass to Carter. 1:05 left to play in the second quarter. Westbrook outside. The three-pointer off the mark.
He's got to be mad at himself. He won't get a better look than that.
Now here's Bryant. Fires from deep. And Russell Westbrook pulls it down.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
Howard with a screen on Bryant. Carter inside. Working on Griffin. Carter, good. And the Nuggets lead by 19.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Griffin, a screen on Westbrook. Irving with it. Now Carter defending. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Denver has gone 2 of 5 from deep here in the second. Shakes him. The shot off that time. Oh, great D that time from Griffin. Bryant, the pass to Griffin. Shoots over George. And Griffin the bucket on the assist by Bryant. Griffin's got his second basket of the night.
Always nice to see Bryant find the open man. He gets so much attention on himself. That helps create opportunities for other guys.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. I'm here alongside Coach Malone, and Coach, a strong first half for this team. What was clicking for you?
I love that ball movement, taking care of the ball, and that's something we've been harping on. Make a play for somebody else, and I thought we had many examples of that.
Got to help yourself. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. And, folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. A clinic in execution so far, as it's been a dominant showing for the Denver Nuggets.
Well, when you pass the ball the way they have, Ernie, I mean, this is the kind of scoring line you expect. The guys are in total sync, and the difference is the ball movement. I mean, they're moving the ball around, and it's striking.
Now let's take a moment to recognize our Players of the Week. Keep an eye on these two. Over in the East, Tim Duncan.
I know we've become a guard-focused league, but it's great to see the big man get his honors.
Yeah, agreed, Kenny.
Size is something you can't teach, and this man has put in the work, putting up big numbers at times and carrying the team.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Paul George has been sensational.
He's been so disruptive defensively in the first half. His fast hands pick plenty of pockets.
Well, I thought it was a great defensive performance for him so far. He's aware, he's alive, he's alert, quick to react to everything that's going on around him. Can't do it much better than that.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And let's take a look at Miami. Here's Irving. They get it back. Wow, good.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Bryant against Anthony. Pass to Howard. And here's Carter. Howard, the screen. 6 on the shot clock. Carter, good. And the Nuggets lead by 17.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's Bryant. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
I think in that situation, it was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
Carter against Bryant. Back to George. Pass to Anthony. Here's Carter. Howard, the screen. Tipped. Irving against Carter. Outside Irving. Here's Yao, guarded by Howard. Here's Jokic. Banked it in off the glass.
The size mismatch makes that a high percentage look.
Denver has gotten 7 of 12 three-point attempts to fall. Carter, the pass to Howard. Now Harden. And it's Irving with a rebound. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Pass to Bryant. Outside Irving. The shot won't fall. Oh, nice D from Carter. It's Anthony on the take. Good D by Jokic. The Heat have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Here's Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Boy, what a great athlete Kobe Bryant is. Man, watching him take flight and jam it down doesn't get much better than that.
Fans, please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
All right, let's take a quick pause and look at the best shooting teams from last season. The Nuggets, 4th.
You know, after that solid performance last year, there will be a lot of high expectations this year. And nothing stays exactly the same for a team from year to year. There are a lot of dynamics involved, particularly shooting percentage.
Anthony against Bryant. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Howard with a screen on Bryant. 5 to shoot. It's Anthony on the take. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. And we've got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
Oh, my. And that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
Just 4 to shoot. The Heat have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Jokic passes to Irving. Here's Iverson. Bryant outside. Pass to Irving. Now here's Jokic. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Jokic has got 6.
Irving doing a nice job there, being creative and efficient with that beautiful assist. You know, Jokic was offered a multi-year deal in Europe back in 2015, but then had a horrible outing, and the team backed away from it.
Howard, the pass to Harden. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It goes on Kyrie Irving. And Barcelona's loss was Denver's gain when Jokic decided to join the NBA.
Yeah, you know, it was a slow start for Jokic, but eventually he showed his unique talent as he got more playing time. In the end, he made the all-rookie first team, and from there, it's been all NBA-level performances.
The first free throw is good.
Of all the epic seasons James Harden has had, probably 2019, 18-19 might have been his best. The Beard was the second player in NBA history to average 30 points, 7 assists, 5 rebounds, and 2 steals per game. The other, some Jordan guy.
DeMar DeRozan's checked in for the Nuggets. Mitchell comes in for Carter. Dansoy makes both from the line.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Pass to Bryant. And he's going for the oop here. Ooh, stolen by Harden. Now Anthony. Outside Harden.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
DeRozan, a screen on Butler. Here's Mitchell. And again, Denver no good. For Miami, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Here's Pierce. Ooh, nice D from George. Denver has gotten 7 of 12 three-point attempts to fall. It's tipped. Stolen by Bryant. And he's all alone. Here's Pierce. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Tries again. George. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points.
Let's make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
It's T-shirt Bonanza time. Make some noise if you want one. Please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
Russell Westbrook, he's checked in for James Harden. The Heat making a switch here.
4th in field goal percentage, 5th in assists, and they were among the top 10 teams in the league in second chance points. They put a big emphasis on rebounding at both ends. That played to their talents for sure.
And when you look at their field goal percentage last season, it's obvious this was a team that made smart offensive decisions and didn't rush to take shots.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
Here's DeRozan. And Bryant pulls it down.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Here's Iverson, pounded by Westbrook. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul of the game for the Nuggets. Howard's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. Carter comes in for Mitchell. And it's Harden in for Westbrook.
Vince Carter. James Harden.
35 seconds left in the third. Pass to Jokic. Here's Iverson. Shot clock at 5. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. And here's Anthony. Into the lane. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Denver Nuggets in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're showing impressive.
Please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Anthony, Paul George out there with Dwight Howard. Then it's James Harden, and it's Carter in at the shooting guard. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Pass to Irving. To the paint. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Well, I tell you what, you got to keep Yao Ming out of the paint. Guy is just too big and too strong and has too good a touch to let him catch it that close.
Puts it up from 15. Harden misses. Heat shooting 46%, a decent average so far. Here's Iverson. He's checked by Carter. Shots blocked. Irving against Harden. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Howard with a screen on Irving. Just 5 on the clock. Harden from outside. Connects from downtown. And the Nuggets lead by 14.
You know, very few players have the license from three-point range that Harden has, and his license has no expiration date on it.
Jokic with a screen on Harden. Irving for 3. Hits a three-pointer.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love that. That's a terrific answer there.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Guys, thanks a lot. I had a chance to hear what Mike Malone was saying to his team. He likes what he's seeing, but he cautioned his players, we are not far enough ahead to assume anything. Momentum can shift in a heartbeat. We have to be diligent, and we have to be smart.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Here's Carter, and there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up, and there's the call. Miami with the foul. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
The fantastic passing we saw from them in the first half carried right over into the second half, too.
They've really been on fire from beyond the arc tonight, too. I mean, a lot of their points have come from out there.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
And that one falls for Carter. And so Carter nails them both. And last season, a new entity, NBA Africa, created to handle all business on the continent. Grant, you're an investor. Can you talk a little bit about it?
Yeah, it's so exciting, B.A. First of all, the game of basketball growing all over the world, particularly on the continent in Africa. So I think it's not only great from a financial standpoint, but you're creating opportunities for the league and you're exposing people to Africa to this beautiful game. I think it's a win-win, and I'm so excited.
On the attack, Carter laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Pass to Yao. Bryant with it. And rejected. And the ball's out of bounds. It was last touched by Anthony. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
George outside. From the right block. And Anthony gets it to go on the assist by George.
You know, after averaging just 1 assist per game as a rookie, George has really upgraded his passing game.
Here's Iverson. He's checked by Carter. Pass to Irving. Here's Yao. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound. Harden's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Anthony. Iverson with a rebound.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Here's Jokic. Rebound by the Nuggets. Howard's got 6 rebounds now in the game. To the middle. And Anthony slams it in.
Carmelo Anthony imposing his will inside. Doesn't take any time. Rising up for the dunk.
Time called here. The Heat decide to talk it over.
Too many wasted possessions. He's getting in bad situations and then failing to kick the ball out to more ready shooters.
This section is the loudest. Okay, who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise. Fans, please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
All right, time now to present our New Balance Player of the Game, Paul George.
And guess what? This was his game all night. I mean, he tore through the defense and almost never took a bad shot out there. Really, a level of offensive consistency most players can only dream of.
Boy, you can see the amazing relationship he's built with the hometown fans. And it motivates him to always give them his very best.
You know, Irving is deadly from mid-range and really embraces that shot. He doesn't shy away from it. And I think he can give opponents a lot of problems because of it.
The Nuggets have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Back to Jokic. And they double up Jokic. Outside Irving. It's deflected. Outside Harden. Pass to Anthony. And here's George. Anthony with it. Covered by Bryant. 1:19 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Iverson. And here's Jokic. He's guarded by Anthony. Jokic, no good. Durant wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, the coach is definitely looking for patience and execution. Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Nuggets.
Seemed like the sheer volume of three-pointers today was the deciding factor.
And they'd hit one and then just dial it up again, and it worked.
And with this performance, they'll have claimed their 8th win of the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Paul George.
Well, the defense just couldn't figure him out, and he continued to put it to him.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Ooh, a good look from Carter. And again, it's Denver converting.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Shot's good by Iverson.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
George outside. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
And that'll do it, folks.
Oh, say does that star-spangled
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for him.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
So with Paul on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. They've got Embiid. LeBron James is out there with Garnett. Then there's Dwayne Wade. And it's McGrady in at the point. And for New York, Duncan is out there with Irving. Then it's Russell. Then it's Johnson. And it's Thompson in at the 2-guard spot. Now here's Johnson after LeBron James's miss. Johnson with it. Coming off a solid outing against Philadelphia. 6 to shoot. Irving kicks to Johnson. From deep 3-point range. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Now LeBron. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. A couple of great big men in the middle tonight, Greg. Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineup. I mean, we've seen guys as sure as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
Looking at Milwaukee, they took the win in their last game against Philadelphia. Here's Johnson, and the rejection by Embiid.
One of the premier shot swatters in the world. The length of Embiid makes it hard to be scored on. Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. They get it again. Duncan. And the rejection by James.
An engaged LeBron James on the defensive end is an absolute menace.
Duncan with the block. Outside Irving. Pass to Duncan. McGrady against Johnson. Thompson looking for an opening. Milwaukee with the rebound. Last time they met was in Milwaukee.
And they lost the last matchup with this club, and it was really the reserves for the gap in play was felt.
Well, the playmaking ability of LeBron James may be his best skill in a wealth of incredible skills.
Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look at New York. They've got the #1 record in the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right at them. And, of course, the Bucks down 4 spots from them.
And I think for the Bucks, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
Yeah, even so, though, I'm sure they're not satisfied just being near the top of the standings. They're going to be looking to make a major push as the season winds down.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
I had a chance to catch up with Mike Budenholzer. He said the big thing is we cannot play hero ball. We've got to be unselfish and trust our offense. We'll see if they can turn the tables around and even up the season series, Kevin. Back to you.
We appreciate that, David. Thanks. Yeah, that defense, something to be reckoned with. Greg, we'll see how it plays out.
Well, it's important to be patient. The other team's going to take certain things away. Just keep probing, trying to find that weakness.
It's about playing to your strengths. You know what your identity is. Get to that aspect.
Just 5 to shoot. Duncan with a screen on Wade. Thompson for the triple. The shot that time, not on target. And Milwaukee will come the other way. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd, they've just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus on the game.
Well, the best way to silence a crowd is with your offensive game. Those fans got quiet in a hurry when the buckets started raining down.
Now here's Johnson following the shot by Tracy McGrady. Outside Russell. Now the pass to Thompson. Launches a 3. Good on the three-point shot. And this game is tied up now.
Well, nice play by Klay Thompson, one of the best shooters in the catch-and-shoot game.
And the Bucks decide to take their first time out here.
Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise! Your Knicks City Dancer!
In for the Knicks. Chris Bosh is checked in for Russell. Ben Simmons comes in for Duncan. Mullins checked in for Irving. And it's Allen in for Thompson. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Robinson's checked in for Joel Embiid. Kevin Love comes in for Kevin Garnett. Booker, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Paul in for LeBron.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now, here is Mullen. Johnson draws the double. Bosh going around him. That one falls. Coming off the Johnson feet.
And the insane peripheral vision there. If anyone's open, even for an instant, Magic's going to find you.
McGrady against Johnson. Now, here is McGrady. He's guarded closely. On the wing, Booker. They need this one. And it's sent back by Bosh. Johnson against Paul. Allen kicks to Simmons. New York moving the ball around. Paul against Johnson. It's hauled in by McGrady.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Paul passes to Booker. Jacks up a 3. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Well, that's the moneymaker, right? Devin Booker will go all night from three-point range if you allow it.
Passes it to Mullen. 32 seconds left in the first quarter. That one drops for him.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. You got to fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Love with the screen from McGrady. Excellent D there by Johnson. Pass to Simmons. Over Paul, and there's another one for the Knicks.
And the closer Simmons gets to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes. I love watching him in attack moves.
And that concludes the first quarter of play.
That's the end of the first.
New York ahead, up by 4. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
Your Knicks City Dancer.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Knicks so far, what do you guys think?
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. They've got Dwayne Wade. Garnett out there with LeBron James. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Paul in at the point guard position. Now here's James after Julius Erving's miss. And it's sent back by Irving.
And not many guys Irving's size are this good at blocking shots. Takes incredible timing and athleticism.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Russell high post. Thompson in the corner. 4 on the shot clock. Over Wade.
And the field goal percentage has dropped to the low 30s for the game. They have the lead, but that might change if they don't improve their shooting.
Here's LeBron. Plays it up and banks it in. James has got his first 2 points.
I'll tell you, that's a nice job by LeBron to keep that ball safe and secure on his way to the cup.
Simmons looking it over. Here's Duncan. The rebound by Garnett. The Bucks trail. Here's Wade. Good D by Thompson. The Knicks have gone 0-4 in the second quarter. Obviously, that needs to change. Simmons on the wing. Over Wade. And the Knicks miss again. For Milwaukee, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Kicks it to Paul. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade. Paul's got the game tied up here for the Bucks. Wade against Thompson. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And every year we see, Greg, some incredible comebacks. What distinguishes, in your mind, those with the resilience to battle back?
I think it starts with a belief and desire. And the great ones truly hate to lose.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Duncan with the screen on Paul. Shot clock at 6. And he uses the glass on the way. And the Knicks lead by 2.
And Duncan just superb when he gets in close to the basket. Has a number of moves to choose from, and that soft, delicate touch near the rim.
And who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise. Your Knicks City Dancer.
now let's highlight the highest scoring teams in the NBA. The Knicks, fourth.
And how about the year they've had offensively? This is a team that can put points on the board in a hurry. Always fun to watch them play.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Paul against Simmons. Now here's Paul. Defense right on him. The dish to Embiid. Just 4 to shoot. Over Simmons. And that one hits back iron. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for New York. It's off to Charlotte for him after this game as they take on the Hornets. That'll be just one game played away from home for them.
And you love the quick ups, but then how about that explosiveness on the finish? Irving, man, he just has the incredible gift.
New York leading by 4. Thompson finds Simmons. Pass to Duncan. Down low. Here's Russell. That's good, and so Duncan with the assist. Russell's got the lead up to 6 now for the Knicks.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Here's LeBron. It's hauled in by Duncan. Duncan's got 4 rebounds in this game.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit. Right now, trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
It's rebounded by New York. Duncan's got 5 rebounds tonight. Simmons passes to Duncan. Outside, Simmons.
2 minutes.
Tipped away, and it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here.
And how about the numbers here for Duncan? 8th in scoring, 8th in blocks, and he's an elite glass eater, a factor inside among the top 10 in rebounds per game.
And you know his points per game average is unreal right now. He's literally propping up the team's offense, scoring whenever they need him to. Catching up on the changes for New York. Chris Bosh is checked in for Russell. Mullen comes in for Irving. Ray Allen is checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Johnson in for Ben Simmons. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Robinson's checked in for Joel Embiid. Love comes in for Kevin Garnett. Tracy McGrady's checked in for LeBron. And it's Devin Booker in for Chris Paul. Allen surveying the D. On the wing, Johnson. 1:24 left here in the second.
Kevin Love. That's his
New York shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Magic Johnson at the line. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And both free throws good for Johnson.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
And Tim Duncan gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
His first personal. First team foul.
There's 1:17 left to play here in the second quarter. Love finds Booker. From outside, off the mark.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Allen passes to Duncan. The shot misses, and Milwaukee will come the other way. some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum. Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
And so here is New York following the bucket by the Bucks. Count that one.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Outside Robinson. Back to McGrady. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. McGrady's got 7 points in the game.
Like the size McGrady has inside. Fantastic at kind of angling his body there for the interior shot.
Crafty move. And Johnson with the lay-in good. Johnson's got the lead up to 6 now for New York.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Now, here is McGrady. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. That'll do it for the first half. Knicks lead by 6. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Here with Coach Budenholzer. Mike, your evaluation of the first half.
Well, I think both teams' defense is pretty good. Hopefully somebody can catch a rhythm here and score some points. Hopefully we can be better there.
And that'll be key as the game goes on, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Thank you for joining us. Getting right to the story. Things are going well for the New York Knicks.
I like what they've done on the glass. Boxing out, reacting quickly, playing with an aggressive attitude. They set a physical tone, but now everyone gets a chance to recalibrate. We'll see if this rebounding dominance can extend into the second half.
All right, and now that we have a moment, here are the upcoming games on the schedule.
And for that game against the Celtics, should be a fascinating one.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Nice game. Great performance by Tracy McGrady.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
Well, he knows they're coming for him, but he's accustomed to that kind of attention, and he's quite comfortable dealing with it.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. So with Bosch on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. Irving is out there with Duncan. Then it's Johnson, and there's Klay Thompson, and it's Russell in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Duncan. Lock at 6. Johnson outside. From deep. Garnett grabs the board. Garnett's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's James. Duncan with the block.
And that's part of his game. Love seeing Duncan just sky up there to reject shots. Does a great job of utilizing that wingspan along with his time flow. Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Knicks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
2 shots.
Free throw good, Russell. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Bucks trail by 7. Inside, McGrady, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And McGrady has an impressive vertical there, showing once again with how well he dunks the basketball.
Duncan down low. Guarded by Garnett. Duncan kicks to Thompson. Over Wade. The shot by Thompson, no good. The Bucks shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. James finds Embiid. Garnett outside. Wade outside. Over Thompson. The Knicks pull it in. Duncan's got 7 rebounds in the game. Thompson inside, working on Garnett. There's the pass to Duncan. Up top, Russell, guarded by Embiid. And they're running. Here's Garnett, and it's slammed in by Garnett.
This is what we've come to expect from Dwayne Wade. The active hands, the quick thinking. What a great defender.
Thompson with it. He's picked up by LeBron, and the call will be against Kevin Garnett. That's his first foul. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Duncan, the pass to Russell. Johnson against McGrady. And the rejection by Embiid. Thompson against LeBron for the tie. Rebound by Johnson.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Russell. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson. Russell's got 5 now.
Hey, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
It's time for T-shirts. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get fouled for your Knicks City Dancer.
In the action, let's look at the stats for Joel Embiid. 9th in rebounding, 10th in blocks, and tremendous confidence and consistency at the foul line. He ranks among the top 15 in free throw percentage.
And he's a top 10 rebounder this year for good reason. He's unbelievably driven, and he competes with you for the entire game. Now, here is McGrady. He's got 9. Johnson with the block. Irving dishes to Johnson. Oh, the lob to Irving. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. LeBron against Irving. Here's LeBron. Irving with the steal. Johnson right side. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Thompson. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Johnson's got his 4th assist in this one. Bucks trail by 9. To the paint. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
Well, the length and intelligence of Kevin Garnett still making an impact at the rim.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
City Dancer.
Chris Bosh is checked in for Duncan. Mullen comes in for Irving. And Allen subbed in for Klay Thompson. Milwaukee also making some changes. Robinson's checked in for Joel Embiid. Kevin Love comes in for Kevin Garnett. And it's Booker in for James. Here's Allen. Softly drops in the floater. Allen's got the lead up to 9 now for the Knicks.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
Goes up to the stripe, and there's Dwayne Wade on the assist by Love.
Well, that in-between game, right? How many years has Dwayne Wade had a feel and a knack for how and when to make that shot?
Now here's Johnson. 6 points for him. Allen outside. And it's Bosh in the corner. Back to Allen. Shot clock at 5. Looking to get it going. Russell trying to free himself up. A shot by Johnson, no good. Bucks trail by 7. McGrady passes to Booker. Back to McGrady. Kicks it out to Love. 3-pointer. Wade outside. Knicks with the rebound. There's 48 seconds left to play in the third. Allen against Booker. Allen passes to Johnson. And he finishes nicely on the way. Johnson's got his third basket of the night right there.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Robinson passes to McGrady. Poked away. It's stolen by Mullen. It's stolen by McGrady. Popped up there for Wade. Got loose.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
And so it's New York in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll return shortly.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on again.
Now let's hear what Coach Tom Thibodeau was reviewing with his team in the huddle.
Right back, man. Let's go score, stop, score here. Everyone talk defensively. Get stops and then let's go. Let's go. Make the game easy for each other. Make plays. Get your spacing.
And defense obviously so important to Coach Thibodeau.
I mean, he wants his team to get stops and leads out fast. Fundamental basketball.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. So with Paul on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. They've got LeBron James, T-Wade out there with Tracy McGrady. It's Garnett, and it's Embiid in at the center, filling out the middle. Johnson kicks to Irving. Some nice passing by New York here. Johnson, the pass to Irving. 4 on the clock, over McGrady. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
Wade passes to Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
Well, the basketball mind that Dwayne Wade possesses is so special. What understanding and feel for where his guys will be.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Johnson's got assist number 5 here tonight. And so it's Wade. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Trailing by 10. Garnett with the screen for Wade. Duncan with the block.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Irving passes to Johnson. And it's off from 3-point range. Bucks trail by 10. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
New York's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. Passes to Thompson. Fires the 3. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got 6 rebounds now in the game. LeBron with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Garnett dishes to James. Garnett with a screen on Johnson. LeBron against Thompson. LeBron kicks to Wade. Over Irving. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Johnson's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Thompson from deep. Buries the long-range jumper. Thompson's got the lead up to 13 now for the Knicks.
This is what you call a dead-eye three-point perimeter shooter. Clayton Thompson doing work.
28. Timeout, Milwaukee. The loudest and craziest fans get a free t-shirt. Let's see it, fans. Your Knicks City Dancer.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, guys, I was able to listen to what Mike Budenholzer told his team during that timeout. He was disappointed in the shot selection. He told them, stay patient, run the offense, make the extra pass. We don't have to make up the deficit all at once. See if they start shooting a little better. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. And it's James missing.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
No good from Irving.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Wade passes to McGrady. Trying to end the drought. Duncan with the block. James against Irving. He kicks to Russell. Pass to Johnson. To the middle. And Russell with the basket on the assist by Johnson. And the Knicks lead by 15.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Garnett with the screen for Wade. Throws it up high. And James picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. On the wing, Johnson. McGrady covering. Embiid knocks it loose. Garnett against Johnson. Embiid kicks to Wade. Out to the wing. Garnett the pass to Embiid. Now James. 6 on the shot clock. Wade finds James. McGrady outside. Will it go? Good D by Johnson. New York leading by 15. Oh, Russell in position. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's LeBron. It's rebounded by New York. And here is Johnson. Duncan with a screen on McGrady. And it's Johnson penetrating. He feeds it to Russell. Got a piece of it. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Knicks.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders. And on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Johnson.
Boy, I think he made his presence felt in the paint more than anywhere else. This guy's rebounding numbers were outstanding. He controlled the glass.
Here's McGrady. 1:11 left in the fourth quarter. Now the feed to Garnett. Back to McGrady. Garnett outside. Just 5 on the clock. Here's LeBron. Duncan with the block. Johnson with it. Duncan outside. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Thompson dishes to Duncan. Here's the triple. Thompson misses.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Here's Wade. And the layup falls.
Well, this is perhaps the best weapon in Dwayne Wade's very varied arsenal. The feel in the paint, incredible.
Thompson outside. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Johnson outside. Duncan with the screen for Johnson. Good D by Embiid. The pass to Wade. Here's McGrady. Misses there.
And you see the defense. I mean, there are guys who are great with the weak side help. Some are better on ball. Russell dominates that in every category.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor. Completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester. And that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.
Welcome, folks, and what better way to celebrate the end of the week? Friday night basketball on 2K Sports. Joined by Chris Webber and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaking out. You look at Boston, in second now, but wanting to claim that top seed. And, of course, Milwaukee, back 2.5 games.
Well, I think for Milwaukee, it really hasn't been the dominant season they were hoping for. But they're still in the hunt for a high postseason seed.
Yeah, they'll be there in the playoffs. I'm sure of that. It's just a matter of how high they'll be.
Here's the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. And for Boston, and a new rookie class to watch here early in the season, Grant. How long should we wait to evaluate a rookie's play, you think?
Well, B.A., I think you have to give them a pass their whole first year. It just takes a minute to adjust and acclimate, and a lot depends on the age of the rookie as well.
And he recovers it. Here's Drexler. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him.
He doesn't play around. If the bucket's there for him, he's going to get it.
They set the pick. Here's James. Second shot opportunity. Pass to Wade. Just 5 to shoot. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there. Couldn't get it to go. Here's Bird. Embiid covers. Here's Drexler. It's hauled in by Garnett. The Bucks have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Pass to James. Here's McGrady. He's covered by Curry. Lets it go from 11. McGrady shot is off. The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 from the floor. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's Pippen. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Here's Wade. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Pass to James. That one off the back iron and out.
Good idea with the fadeaway, but the defense was just all over it.
Here's Curry. It's hauled in by Garnett.
I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
James, left side. Pass to Garnett. Here's Wade. He's covered by Curry. 5 on the clock. Wade, that's good. And that'll tie this game up.
Wade is a strong 2 guard. I mean, he's exceptional at fighting through whatever the D throws out.
And here's Curry. Last game for him, he picked up 10. It's good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now, here is James. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game.
He's 1 for 4 to start the game. Now, I know he's disappointed with that, but we've got a long way to go.
And Boston has possession. The Bucks getting their last shot to go. Here's Pippen. Off the mark there with a 3.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And there's the screen. Pass to Wade. Here's Garnett. Boston with a rebound. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Bird. The ball's knocked loose. And it's blocked by Embiid.
The defensive instincts of Embiid, outstanding awareness, knowing when to go after the blocks.
Hammers the lob through.
The assist. Chemistry Embiid has with these guys. I mean, he seems to know exactly when to go for these alley-oops. Yeah, it's been an unusual role for Embiid to get here. I mean, as a team, he was discovered at a basketball camp while living in Cameroon. he hadn't even really played the game.
Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise. Fans, your Celtics dancers.
Both teams will make substitutions. Looking now at some numbers for him.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Outside Morant, pass to Kemp. Good, and the setup by Morant. And Embiid's dad wanted him to play pro volleyball.
No doubt. He probably would be selling that too. As soon as dream playing NBA, now he's dominant.
That one falls.
I'd like to see that quickness out of Paul. I mean, he's putting defenders in tough spots.
Here's Kemp. And here's Morant. A minute 39 left to play in the first. 5 to shoot. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Let's have a look at the teams who have been shooting the ball the most consistently these past 10 games. Number 1, the Celtics.
It's been a great run for them, shooting the basketball. You love it when multiple guys get in the groove at the same time.
Outside Booker. Fires for 3. Rebound Boston. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
And you'd have to think that luck played a part in that one. I mean, the opponent had an off night at the defensive end for sure.
But you also got to give credit to the offense, too. I mean, they exploited every hole they saw in the defense.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
A minute 6 left to play in the first quarter. Morant with it, and that's Love picking him up defensively.
I like that defense that time from Love. He's solid at keeping his ground and not letting his man get the best of him.
Ball passes to Love. Inside, there's the steal. And here we go, the Celtics on the run. Here's Kemp, and that one is stuffed right through.
That's the big fella getting all worked up. He loves those throwdowns.
Outside Robinson. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Call against Morant. No good from 11 feet. Outside Booker to the inside. Blocked with the second effort. One quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. The Bucks on top, up 2. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return.
All right, look who's coming on onto the court. Come on and get loud. Here are
good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
You could really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Old school approach. If you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
On the court right now for the Bucks, they've got Joel Embiid. LeBron James out there with Chris Paul, and it's Wade in at the 2. Here's Drexler, 15 in his last outing. And here's Curry for 3. He can't get it to go. Milwaukee in the lead. James outside. With the drive. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by James. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the Boston Celtics. On Saturday, they head out on the road to face the Cavaliers in Cleveland.
Looking at this stretch, they should have little issues beating most of their opponents. They just need to keep the intensity up and avoid playing down to their competition.
Here's Pippen. Check by James. 4 on the clock. From 15 feet away. Here's O'Neal. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass.
I wouldn't want to be the guy who has to keep him off the boards. He is a beast in the offensive boards.
Here's Wade. Sinks that one from the post. And the Bucks lead by 2.
Now look, I like seeing Wade get loose inside. He's effective at converting deep in the post.
Pass to Kemp. And Grant, you were named co-rookie of the year alongside Jason Kidd back in '95. Something that's only happened 3 times in NBA history.
Yeah, I'm still bitter about that. I was robbed. Jason knows that. Everyone knows that. Nah, Jason and I, we are good friends. We joke about this all the time, but it was really an honor to share this award with someone of his caliber. Really one of the true greats to ever play in the NBA. But I was still robbed.
For Boston, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
BA, the Boston Celtics last year had the team's worst win percentage in the last 6 seasons. The front office admitted, as constituted, they were not a championship caliber team. Now, for this proud franchise, accustomed to competing deep into the playoffs, the question becomes, how do they get back on top?
Yeah, that's a big one. Good stuff there, Allie. Thanks.
All right, fans.
Now let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard and check out the bigs who have been posting big points so far this season. Here's Wade. Pass to James. Going inside. Sinks it. Now 2 of 7 on the night.
Hell, the king. There's no stopping Brian on the bounce.
Here's Kemp. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
And they seem to have a hard time picking good shots in the first quarter, but it's all coming together now for them here.
Outside Paul. And he lobs it up and slam dunked by James.
Love seeing James soar like an eagle. He's exceptional at rising up quickly for the alley.
Curry against Paul. Now here's Curry. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. Pass to O'Neal. Outside Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Cans it with nobody near him. Curry's got his second bucket of the night.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Here's James. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got 8 rebounds in the game. Here's Drexler. And can't get it. He's now 1 of 3. The Bucks have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. James outside. The shot, no good. Now Boston takes it the other way.
Not the most productive quarter he'll ever have. His shot selection's been a little bit dubious.
The Bucks trail. Embiid finds James. Outside Paul. Pass to Wade. James with the ball. This one for 3. Kemp with a rebound.
It's the look he wants and still no look. Tough life.
Outside Curry. Let's go with a 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Curry's got 7.
This is peak Curry. Shooting with real confidence off the catch. I mean, it's what helps him get going.
Fans, your Celtics dancers.
And the Bucks will go for a different look here.
Fans, it's your Celtics dancers dance team.
And for the Bucks, they're shooting at 30% here in the second. Booker, the pass to Robinson. Second chance shot. Rebounded by the Celtics. O'Neal's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Outside Payton. Pass to Bird from deep three-point range. And again, Boston with the triple.
But the D didn't do a good enough job on him. He can be an ace when he gets a good look at three.
Outside Booker. Taken away. Here's Bird. Over Robinson. Robinson with the block. Up top, Booker, guarded by Payton. Pass to McGrady. We've got 22 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Tries to snap the cold streak, and he sinks the layup. He has 6.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Outside Morant. Payton with a screen on Booker. Pass to Olajuwon. With 1 on the clock. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's the Boston Celtics leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Welcome, everybody. The story tonight has been a solid showing through the first half for the Boston Celtics.
Well, their success was largely about second chance points. They crashed the offensive boards heavy in the first half.
Shifting gears, let's look at the upcoming schedule. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Man, it's been quite a game for Stephen Curry.
Yeah, even with the extra attention he's getting from the defenders, he's finding ways to excel.
He's so good at reading opportunities and seizing up on whatever the defense gives up.
Here's McGrady. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Here's Garnett. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
That's his first.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Kevin Garnett.
The Celtics with the lead. And from Milwaukee, pass to O'Neal. Now Curry. Shoots from 12. James with the rebound. James has got 4 rebounds now. And he's going for the lob.
The great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Pass to Pippen. Outside Curry. Here's Pippen. Check by James. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Pippen. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
And he drops the first.
At the line, Scottie Pippen. At the line for 2 shots.
And so he hits both. And the Bucks shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Here's James. Money from 17 feet out. James has got 8 points.
Real threat from the in-between area. LeBron wastes no time firing, given these opportunities.
Pass to O'Neal. Back to Curry. Here's Drexler. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. He's got 5.
It was just a mystery what the defense was doing there. You never want to give him that much space outside the three-point line.
Here's McGrady. Now quiet so far offensively. Searching for his first points of the game. Down low. Here's Drexler. The rebound by Embiid. It's stolen. Drexler, that's good. Now it's a 6-point Celtic lead.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Here's McGrady. Rebound Boston. O'Neal's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. And a deep three from Curry. They get it again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Celtics lead by 8.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. We see a ton of teams shooting more and more threes nowadays. Here are the best in that department. Boston, third.
Instead of just bombing away, they work hard to create good looks from beyond the arc.
Boston.
And how about the mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team would get an injury off a block like that.
All right, fans, that was the Celtics Dancers dance team. Make some noise.
Pass to Curry. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. There's the block. Oh, and a fast break for the Bucks. Here's James. Up and in on the layup. James has got 10 points in the game.
The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set him up.
Wide open look. And it's Drexler missing.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
You're exactly right. I mean, that's the kind of shot you're trying to work for at the offensive end.
Now, here is James. He's got 10. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Here's Curry. And Curry throws it down.
He's incredibly efficient on the drive. Curry bashing in the rim with a surprising jump in the middle.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Fans, your Celtics dancers. Give them a hand, fans. It's your Celtics dancers dance team.
Pass to McGrady.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:57 left to play in the third quarter here.
Golden opportunity that he can't make good on. Maybe a wake-up call to the D, though. They can't leave him alone like that.
And the shot goes in.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Outside Booker. Pass to Love. Here's McGrady. Yep, count it.
After a poor offensive first half, some nice adjustments made by this staff, and their shooting percentage is climbing.
Outside Morant. Outside Payton. And there's a pick to the paint. Here's Olajuwon. Oh, a rip-rattling two-handed jam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
Robinson gets the bucket.
And that's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Pass to Bird. Here's Olajuwon. Robinson defending. Olajuwon can't get it to go. For Milwaukee, they've gone 6 for 9 in the half. Out left to the wing. Here's McGrady. Rebound Boston. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Pass to Drexler. Right side Morant. Inside. And he jams it after taking a nice feed on the run.
And this is the part of Morant's role. As a guard, he's responsible for getting to uncovered teammates.
1 second left. That one no good. And so it's Boston ending the quarter up 10. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. Back after this.
All
right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Great vision. He's a gifted passer. He has his finger on the pulse of this offense.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Here's Drexler. Foul called. Looked like the D didn't get there in time. And he'll shoot free throws. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
You want to see how efficient the offense is running? A great stat to look at is points off assist. And they've gotten a ton of assists throughout this game.
Also, what touch they've displayed from long range as a team tonight and throughout this entire game.
Taking a look at the Bucks. Here's McGrady. That's tipped. Curry with a steal. Pass to Drexler. Fires the three. Counted from distance.
And just totally relentless. Only increasing the intensity level.
That's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with the comfortable one.
And that one's good. James.
Their offense sort of clawing back to respectability. Let's see if they can keep building on this.
Here's O'Neal. Shoots over Embiid. Off the left rim and out.
Nice interior defense. Can't give him any space inside or he'll burn you.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Here's Pippen. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got his third assist of the night.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, they aren't just chucking up anything. They're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hop, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points.
Someone has been craziest fans get a free t-shirt. Let me know who wants a t-shirt. Fans, your Celtics answer.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the head coach for the Celtics had some instruction for his guys during the break. He said to his players, you may want to get comfortable with this lead, but we can't afford that. That's when we get into trouble. Just keep executing the game plan and trust in one another.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Now here's Curry. Here's Pippen. Over James. Pippen, no good. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Puts it up from 12. The shot by James, no good.
His interior scoring is one of the things that drives their offense. Don't expect him to miss many of those.
Here's O'Neal. Embiid covers. Pass to Drexler. 6 to shoot. They set the pick. Jacks up a 3. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
The Bucks have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense.
Timeout. It's t-shirt time. Fans, your Celtics answer.
in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's McGrady. He's covered by Curry. No good with the triple.
I don't know if it's been the main factor. This off night has definitely been one factor here.
And there's the foul. It's on Joel Embiid. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
Here's Bird. Pass to Curry. Just 5 on the clock. Three-pointer.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit 1 from range in the first half, but nothing since.
Here's Garnett. Blocked. Now Curry. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. 4-3. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
He's done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. I mean, but his offense has not been there for him tonight.
The turnaround jumper. Not enough on that one as it misses. Boston's gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. To the middle. Here's Pippen. Check by James. Pass to Bird. Over Embiid. And Embiid with the block.
Remaining in the game, 2 minutes.
James against Curry. James goes in and slam dunk by James.
Coach trusts LeBron to do big numbers, but it must be nice to see him in a groove like this.
They've got time on their side here, Graham.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
Here's Curry. It's tipped. Out to the right wing. Pass to Wade. Inside. Oh, deflected. Here's Bird. Coaching turnover is a fact of life in the NBA. Grant, as a player, how tough is it to adapt to a new coach?
Well, it depends on the timing. I mean, an off-season change gives the team a time to get used to a new system. Now, if it happens in midseason, it can be a little tough. The learning curve is definitely steep.
And out of bounds, Milwaukee will have it.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Time for the fans now to celebrate a win for the Celtics.
And it was dueling three-pointers all night. A battle they won.
Both teams had the same plan. Win the game on the perimeter. So fun to watch.
And with this one, they go double digits in the win column.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
It's good on the putback. And the Celtics lead by 16.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
You know they are, sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
29 seconds left in the game. Pass to Curry from outside the arc. Drains the triple.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for, and when it pans out like this, it's a great feeling.
Here's McGrady. He's covered by Curry. Shot from 16. And again, it's the Bucks missing. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operated flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Alongside Chris Webber, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and the entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for joining us. Now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at the Nuggets. They like where they stand right now, perched in that topmost position. And, of course, there's the Suns, a game and a half out.
And I think for the Suns, they've been taking no prisoners here in the early part of the season. It's been a very fast start and a lot of focus for this group.
Yeah, they're using that F word, focus. A lot of teams suffer from a lack of concentration in the early part of the season, but not this team.
And David.
Kevin, thank you.
Clearly. David, thank you. So with Rondo on the bench, this is the group Mike Malone has right now. They've got Howard. Anthony out there with Paul George. And there's Carter. And it's Harden in at the point guard position. And for the Suns, we've got Antetokounmpo. Gobert is out there with Chamberlain. Then there's Doncic. And it's Durant in at shooting guard. Well, the season's still in its very early stages. But, Brent, how long before some teams decide to shake things up?
That's a good question, Kevin. I think it depends on what the expectations of your team are going in. And if you get to the early part of December and you're not seeing the fusion of some of the guys and the play style that you expected after making either an off-season acquisition or the improvement of some of your younger players, I think that's when some of the discussions in front offices start to happen about what kind of movement could happen for our team. And that might be for getting better for the rest of that season, or starting to think about the subsequent seasons ahead.
Carter with it. Now defended by Gobert. Carter against KD. And it's Carter penetrating. Oh, he jams it right over Giannis Antetokounmpo. Wow!
And you know Carter is taking off on the drive. When he has a head of steam like that, he's looking to tear off the rim.
Here's Durant, and the jam by Kevin Durant.
And using all of his 7'5" wingspan, Durant turns backwards.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The pass to Carmelo. The dish to George. Harden outside. Looking for Anthony and gets it there. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Now the Suns take it the other way. The last time these two clubs came together was also in this building, with an unfortunate ending for the home team.
And their last time against this club, they really fell short at the free throw line.
Now the efficiency of Giannis, Brent, is simply out of this world.
Well, I think the amazing part, Kevin, is that he's still trying to expand his game, and yet he's continued with that efficiency. I mean, an MVP being able to do something like that, that's special.
High post, KD. Harder on him, and there it is for him.
And Durant thrives through the contact that time, just taking the defender head on and finishing the play.
Gobert against George. Kicks it to Harden. Lobs it up for Anthony. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Takes a step back. Anthony against KD. Here's Giannis. Takes it inside. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Over Gobert. And Anthony with the basket on the assist by Harden.
Melo operating in the mid-range. He does such a great job of finding open areas out there where he knows he can dominate.
Pass to Durant. And finished off by KD.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, you settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
Anthony. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile one block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know that they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Here's Harden. Blocked again.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. We're one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see. And that's something that seems to get overlooked with Giannis. How gifted a passer he is for a player at this size.
Well, the other thing, GA, that's awesome is that as he's going along here, you can see moments where the game is literally slowing down for him. So you take a guy who's won most valuable player awards, and now the game's getting slower. Man, that's some dangerous stuff.
Anthony finds George. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Howard setting the pick for Harden. Back to Howard. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. A moment here now to see the numbers for Kevin Durant.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
And the Suns making a change here. Arenas is checked in. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Denver. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Outside for George. Just 2 to shoot. Phoenix grabs the miss. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
You guys, you just can't afford to give away points from the foul line. Not in the NBA. Teams are just too talented.
Yeah, it's not always just about free throw shooting, but it can be a large factor and disrupt your confidence.
You have to honor the three-point shooting of Arenas. A big-time scorer who's shown the consistency from beyond.
Pass to Anthony. They need this.
2 minutes remaining.
The shot, no good. Nice D from Doncic.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
George passes to Anthony. And he gets it to go. Anthony's got his second basket of the night.
Well, lots of years of service from Melo and a great play there with the contact.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get live for your Suns Dancers.
Phoenix making some changes. Marcus Gasol is checked in for Chamberlain. Mourning comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Nash in for Doncic. Denver also making some changes. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for George. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Carmelo Anthony. And Russell Westbrook subbed in for James Harden.
And I'm a big fan of the awareness of Nash on the floor. A selfless player who's just fantastic at getting the ball to his open teammates in rhythm.
Tatum setting the pick for Mitchell. Back to Westbrook. Carter finds Westbrook. With the teardrop. Great D that time from Nash. And here's Gasol. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. 7-point differential. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Phoenix shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
The Nuggets trail by 9. Outside Westbrook. A 3-ball. And it's Mourning with the rebound. On offense, here are the Suns. They're on a 17-6 run. Nash outside. That one, no good. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Carter with the 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Now Nash. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And here's Arenas. And he drives in, and it's Arenas with the jam.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Suns lead by 11. And the
ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers. All right, we'll be coming up.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Suns, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So on the floor for Denver, Howard is out there with Paul George. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then it's Donovan Mitchell, and it's Tatum in at the small forward position.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Howard dishes to Mitchell. High, arcing shot, rejected by Gasol. And he's able to get it back. Westbrook kicks to George. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Westbrook, no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, the league remains in love with three-pointers, but DeMar DeRozan remains true to his game. He says, if I see 100 people walking left, that doesn't mean I'm going to do the same. I see this clear path and want to stay right. Shooting threes, I feel like I'm settling. Whereas I think anytime I drive, I'm going to score or get fouled. Kevin, different strokes with different folks.
Yeah, but DA, I love that strategy. Thanks for that story. And we've heard some talk, Greg, about the possibility of NBA expansion. What do you think about that?
Kevin, I think it would be great for the league. I mean, I played in Seattle for a season, and I know they would love to have a team back in the great Northwest.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
All right, fans, get on your feet and make some noise for Teacher Time.
Chamberlain's checked in for Phoenix. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Steve Nash. The Nuggets also changing it up. Carmelo Anthony's checked in for Jason Tatum. And it's Harden in for Russell Westbrook. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. It's George on the wing. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. Here's Mitchell. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Into the lane.
Just doesn't seem to have it here in the second quarter.
I like how hard he's working on the glass. A strong big man who is excellent at coming up with second chance opportunities.
Doncic finds Gobert. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Floats it up for Doncic. Up high and stuffs the alley-oop.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
Here's Harden. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul. And really an incredible playmaker his entire career. Harden has taken that up a notch. And he now often looks for his teammates first.
Durant's checked in for Gilbert Arenas. And he makes both free throws. And huge assist totals for Harden, which is also a reflection, Greg, of the talent around him.
And he's played with some of the best finishers in the game throughout his career. What changed starting last year was his mindset, making him all that much more difficult to defend.
To the inside. Outside for George. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
That straight line drive there from Paul George. You love to see him get in that attack mode. Let's see if he can cash in now at the line.
Morning's checked in for the Suns. The Nuggets also changing it up. DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for Howard. And it's Carter in for Donovan Mitchell. And both free throws good for Paul George.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Antetokounmpo passes to Doncic. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing, guarded by Harden. Morning kicks to Antetokounmpo, down to 5 on the shot clock. Out to Doncic. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Doncic has got 5 points now in the quarter. Outside, George launches it, and he's good on the 3-ball.
Well, that 3-pointer's got to fire up George and the entire team.
Outside Durant. Here's Giannis. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here is Carter. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Chicago.
Yeah, but all around offensively, the performance was great. He knew when he had it going, but he also knew he could get other guys going. So his passing right up there on the level with his scoring in that one.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Really some great drives to the basket here early on for these guys.
Another part of the game tonight where they've been effective is to get points in the paint.
Carter, just a freak of nature, one of the best dunkers the game has ever seen, a top-tier shooting guard who just embraces the spotlight.
Sinks the 3-pointer.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
He's the guy that you want to go to right now trying to put this one away.
DeRozan passes to Carter. Harden trying to get open, and it's Carter missing.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looked like plenty of room.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Anthony. Back to Giannis. Stolen by Harden. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. No good that time. Some solid defense from Chamberlain. Antetokounmpo kicks to Durant. Giannis outside. Doncic passes to Morning. Shot clock at 6. Doncic against Anthony. Doncic, no good. And so George will bring it up for the Nuggets. down by 15. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Tremendous poise on the offensive end. Overall, they did not settle for bad shots.
Saw the box score the next day and thought about those percentages. They had guys just going off in that one.
And the rejection by Harden. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. That shot wide open. Carter's got 5 points in the quarter.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
Here's Giannis. He's coming off a 10-point game against Dallas.
And his scoring is going to get most of the attention, but his rebounding also stood out. He did a lot of glass cleaning in that game. I mean, the number of points they scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And so it's Phoenix up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some... Thanks so much, Dave, for the great...
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
In that game against the Spurs, they really should have an advantage heading into this one. But hey, stranger things have happened. The league is unpredictable. Pretty much anyone can win at any time.
And now we turn our attention back to the first half. What a performance by Kevin Durant.
He's been excellent so far, shooting with great efficiency, carrying the offense. They have to be talking about him in the locker room.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been a clinic from Gilbert Arenas.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
So with Nash sitting on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. We've got Durant. Gobert is out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Chamberlain, and it's Antetokounmpo into the point. And there's the call on Howard. That's his first foul. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Suns leading by 12. And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. Gobert with a screen on Anthony. To the paint, cloak loose, and so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. Well, you need good passing from your forwards as much as you do from your guards. These are small forwards leading the way in assists. Fifth, Carmelo Anthony.
And these are some of the best teammates you're ever going to want. Very unselfish players at a position where you don't see a lot of offensive facilitating.
We've seen a lot of three men be great scorers over the past couple years, but these guys fit right in the category of being some of the best passers. Almost point guard-like skills. Crisp ball movement is never an issue with any of them on the floor.
Harden kicks to Howard. KD against Carter. Back to Howard. And he goes right over Luka Doncic and slams it down.
That's the way to put your vertical to good use. Dwight Howard on the jam.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Outside, Antetokounmpo. On the wing, Giannis. Over Harden. Antetokounmpo finds Doncic. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
And you know you're special when you're drafted third and people still can't believe you slipped that far. That's how good Doncic has been in his young career.
Marc Gasol's checked in for the Suns. Nash comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And a switcher also for Denver. Tatum's checked in. Suns leading by 13. Gasol trying to free himself up. That's good from Doncic on the assist by Nash. Doncic has got 7 points in the game. And Greg, at the time of the 2018 draft, Luka Doncic was regarded as the best international prospect ever.
And that sounds right because, you know, coming from Europe, a lot of people assume that he's got a low ceiling, but he's surpassing all those expectations.
And it's Nash in the corner. Doncic kicks to Nash. Pass to Durant. Over Anthony. And it's Durant missing.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Howard with a screen on Nash. The pass to Howard. Marc Gasol picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
Denver calls time. Who wants a t-shirt? All right, look who's coming out of the...
Donovan Mitchell's checked in for the Nuggets. Russell Westbrook comes in for James Harden.
Into the lineup for the Nuggets, Donovan Mitchell, Russell Westbrook.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Mitchell in the corner. Pocket 6. Anthony sets the pick for Mitchell. Rejected by Gasol. KD dishes to Nash. Here's Durant. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Durant almost 7 feet. It's just hard to believe watching how well he moves.
Westbrook passes to Mitchell. Gobert with the block. KD looking around. Passes it to Nash. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Doncic against Carter. From the arc. Doncic, no good. The Nuggets trail by 17. Anthony finds Tatum. For 3, Westbrook. The Nuggets with another miss. It's Gobert with the ball for Phoenix. 17-point lead, their biggest. After this one, they're off to San Antonio to take on the Spurs. And that'll be game 1 of a 4-game road trip. Took him no time at all on that one. Carter's got 11.
And how about the awareness of Mitchell? That's what stands out to me. He has a decision to make and does it with terrific timing.
It's T-shirt Bonanza. Make some noise! All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your son's dancer.
Phoenix making some changes. Hornings checked in for Gasol. And Giannis Antetokounmpo subbed in for Nash. Howard's checked in for Denver. Paul George comes in for Jason Tatum. 1:53 left to play here in the third.
Right there!
Now, here's Doncic. He has 7. Pass to Durant. And then Durant with the dunk.
And you can see why KD has won himself a couple scoring titles.
I find it really interesting to talk to KD about his origins. says every memory he had growing up involved basketball. Skip prom and stuff like that. He was just focused on the game.
Doncic passes to Gobert. Back to Doncic. Now here is Mourning. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his third assist on the night.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And Phoenix making a change here. Chamberlain's checked in. And Denver with a change here too. Harden's checked in. There's a minute left in the third. Denver passing it around. Howard setting the pick for Anthony. Back to Howard. Shoots over Chamberlain. Howard misses.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And there's Katie. That's good on the assist from Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists tonight. Carter against Durant. Howard with a screen on Durant. Puts it up from 12. And that one goes long. Suns leading by 19. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Anthony against Doncic. Five to shoot. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Antetokounmpo's got 11.
Well, more and more Giannis is getting the ball in late clock situations, so really calm in that one.
And so it's Phoenix with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Phoenix has gone 5 of 8 from three-point land, 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. So with Rondo on the bench, this is the group Mike Malone has right now. We've got Anthony, Harden out there with Carter, then it's Paul George, and it's Howard in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And George kicks to Carter. Back to George. And last season, All-Stars Greg missing 19% of their available games. With the shortened off-seasons, are you concerned about the toll it takes?
You are, but this off-season maybe not as painfully short as the last one. And in these tough times, some sacrifices are made, no doubt. Health, perhaps, one of the biggest.
He's such a high-impact player at both ends of the floor. PG drafted 10th overall in 2010, and he has had an absolutely phenomenal career. It does not look like it's slowing down anytime soon.
Doncic outside. He kicks it to KD. 5 on the clock. Here's Antetokounmpo. Doncic outside. And it's sent back by George.
Well, in terms of wing defenders, PG might be in the top 5 in the league.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Denver calls timeout.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustments.
Let's see who's the loudest. Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers.
Carter against KD. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Anthony kicks to Howard. Harden the pass to George. 6 to shoot. Howard setting the pick for George. That one doesn't go.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Here's Doncic. James Harden with the rebound.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
Chamberlain with the block. And the pass to Doncic. The three. Good. And Giannis picking up the assist. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Suns.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
Suns leading by 22. Unloads from 13. The rebound by Paul George. He dishes it to Harden. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Here's Anthony. And another miss by Denver.
His poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
And great court awareness there helps Luka find an opening, and he just explodes on the drive.
Carter with a screen on Doncic. Anthony with it. Chamberlain picks him up. Anthony's shot is off. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Doncic passes to Giannis. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here is Carter. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
We've heard the calls for more diversity among head coaches, Greg. With the turnover this offseason came a lot of opportunity.
And Kevin, that's really what it's all about, right? The league's values of diversity and inclusion have been really pushed to the forefront. I think that's one reason why our game is so popular globally, because it is so inclusive.
Well, Greg, for those of us who have never played in the league, what's it like traveling all over the country over the course of a long regular season?
Come on, Kevin. I bet you had a nice J back in the day. But seriously, it's a whirlwind tour, man. Sometimes you don't even know what city you wake up in. And I can tell you there have been many times where I'm going back to the front desk complaining because my key didn't work, and only to find out I was using the wrong key.
Arenas. And Tatum pulls it down. The Nuggets have gone a dismal 0 for 5 to get the fourth quarter underway. The drive by Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And what a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
On the wing, Arenas. Covered by Mitchell.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
No good from Arenas. Denver's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Tatum. No good off the back of the rim. Suns leading by 23. Nash with it. Outside, KD. 1:35 left to play here in the fourth. Morning kicks to Nash. To the left wing. Suns moving the ball around. Here's Gasol. And again, it's the Suns missing.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Suns.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And after dropping game 1 in this matchup, they managed to take the second of a 3-game season series. No question, that's a morale booster.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
That's so sharp on the passing tonight. You know, guys can get into a rhythm that way too.
And at times, it just feels like DeRozan is still underappreciated. receives a lot of criticism for what he doesn't do and
Take
not
a break.
enough credit
Take a break.
for what he does.
2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
And guys, DeMar DeRozan has really come into his own on the court. It's been great to see him realize that potential and become the player a lot of guys knew he could be.
Luka Doncic, he's checked in for Phoenix. And Denver with a change here too. Russell Westbrook in for James Harden. Both free throws good from DeRozan. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
To end the drought. The shot will not fall. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. The drive by Mitchell. Rejected by Arenas. And he recovers it. Second shot opportunity. And it's Mitchell missing. Now Doncic. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks very much, Giannis. Huge, big win tonight. How did you do it?
I think we just had fun. I think.
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.
And those are the starting lineups. So kick back, get your popcorn ready. We'll be back in just a moment. Happy Friday night, everyone. Time to kick off the weekend with the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from Allie.
Brian, thanks.
At his time playing Australian rules football, he said helped him too. Thanks, Allie. And let's take a look now at some numbers for him.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased, and you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Here are the 5 for the Suns. They've got Luka Doncic. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Kevin Durant. Then there's Rudy Gobert. And for New York, they've got Johnson. He's out there with Klay Thompson. And it's Russell in at the 5. Oh, it's a marquee showdown tonight, Doris. 2 of the elite teams in the league.
BA, there are certain regular season games that both players and fans alike will circle the calendar. The fans are fired up. The players were excited at shoot-around. This one we had to watch.
Now Gobert. Shot clock at 5. For 3, Durant. Rebounded by Johnson. And here's New York now. Their first chance to take a look at the Suns this season.
In 2 games last season, they had a hard time against this team, both at home and on the road.
You know, they may have lost some confidence coming off those losses last year. They know their roster is similarly talented. You wonder if that provides extra motivation in this matchup this season.
First bucket of the evening. Yeah, both teams are really looking to exploit matchups here.
What's going to be fascinating to watch is which matchups are they willing to go exploit. Boy, he's definitely covered well there, and we know he can knock down the fadeaway shot, just didn't fall there.
Pass to Johnson. And stolen by Gobert. Now here's Doncic. He's guarded by Irving, and it's blocked by Irving. And he gets it back. Back to Antetokounmpo. Gobert with it. Clock at 6. The Suns need to get off a shot. For 3, Durant. Offensive rebound. Antetokounmpo outside. The 3 is up. And again, it's the Suns missing. Here's New York coming into this, having notched to win against the Lick. Oh, my goodness! Cocked it back and fired it home.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Kevin Durant's ability to catch and release before the defense can react, so critical, so sweet.
And KD always in the debate over who's the top dog in this league.
And what's interesting is he doesn't really want any part of that discussion. He said, one thing I told myself, don't worry about who people say is the best player. Blocking out distractions is key to achieving greatness.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Johnson. Over Antetokounmpo.
A Defensive Player of the Year winner, Antetokounmpo affects so many shots with his length.
Shoots over Johnson. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. Taking a look at Phoenix, It's a long season, but right now they're in great position, holding that prize top spot.
Well, I think for Phoenix, it's impressive how well they have played. I mean, some teams need more time before they start clicking, but not them. They were ready from the beginning.
And what a good feeling it is to play such high-quality basketball so early in the season. This kind of start sets the foundation for what could be a monster year.
Back to Thompson. The three ball. The Suns clear it. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Cavaliers.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them, but they were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
I thought what really stood out was how dominant they were on the offensive end. That was about as flawless as you could hope for. Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
That free throw is good from Thompson.
His contemporaries will say this. Klay Thompson's shooting stroke is as pure as it gets.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Both free throws good from Thompson.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Here's Nash.
2 minutes remaining in the
to the inside.
2 minutes.
And Doncic with the jam.
Authoritative finish by Luka Doncic above the rim.
For New York, they've gone 2 of 6 from the floor. Out of bounds, it'll be Suns ball.
Suns ball.
And over the last 10 games, these are the league's best rebounding squads. The Suns, number 1. The Knicks, 4th.
Both of these teams have been so physical. 2 of the best rebounding the ball over the last 10 games.
Pass to Gasol. Here's Nash. There's 1:34 left in the first quarter of the game. Gasol, the screen. Here's Arenas. Can't get the go-ahead bucket.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Johnson passes to Thompson. And again, the Knicks missing.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Gasol finds Doncic. Fires from 14. Rebounded by Johnson. The Knicks with the lead. Down low. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
You have to be accurate there. Very little room for error passing on the interior.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Pass to Nash. Back to Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
Assist from.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick. No rotation. My goodness.
Now that's a textbook alley-oop.
I thought he'd go for the slam, but that worked. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Arenas. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And there's the drive. And they pick up 2.
Boy, that's a beautiful touch on the floater. And let's remember, not everyone has that shot in their arsenal.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Knicks out in front, leading by 1. After this break.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on again.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
They've pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the defense to collapse. That could free up shooters going forward.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
We've got Ben Simmons, and it's Russell in at the center position. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Simmons, no good. The Suns trailing. Here's Antetokounmpo. Misses off the left iron. And here's Simmons. And there's There's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, we knew something might happen with Ben Simmons. And clearly he and the 76ers just weren't on the same page. Now, sometimes the relationship between a player and a team just runs its course. And after their disappointing postseason exit last year, it was time to part ways. So I'm sure Simmons is definitely looking forward to reinventing himself with his new team.
Durant against Simmons. Here's Antetokounmpo. Can't cash it in from close range.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Outside Simmons.
Suns foul. Alonzo Mourning. That's his first personal. Second team foul. Suns substitution. Wilt Chamberlain.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Simmons against Antetokounmpo. Simmons, the pass to Russell. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Irving. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. For Phoenix, they've got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Pass to Arenas. There's the triple. Doesn't go for him. So New York will take it the other way now. Now here's Irving. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Lakers.
And let's not forget about the assist. This guy as a playmaker was a driving force for that offense.
Russell a screen on Antetokounmpo. Simmons drives in. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Just about 7 feet. Simmons is a different kind of player. He's got point guard handles.
Here's Arenas. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
Outside Simmons. Over to the left wing. Duncan. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. And it's a 5-point New York lead. Here's Arenas. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Right at the free throw line. Got a piece of it. And they'll keep possession. The Knicks have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Now Simmons. Outside Russell. Pass to Duncan. Over Gobert. Duncan, no good. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Antetokounmpo outside. For 3, Durant. The Knicks with the rebound. And following this one, they'll take on the Hawks in Atlanta. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. Pass to Duncan. Simmons with it. Throws it up high. Stole it away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Here's Arenas. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Allen. Antetokounmpo outside. 3-pointer. Oh, he misses again. That makes him 0 for 8.
Boy, at some point you've got to realize there might be a better option standing next to you. This guy has not made one basket in this period.
Antetokounmpo against Irving. And the Knicks miss again.
Against length, he tries the fadeaway. It's just a low probability shot.
Outside Durant. Pass to Chamberlain. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Well, Doris, you called Knicks games on radio and TV. You've seen them go through a lot. How excited are you for their future?
You know what, BA? One of the things I've always said is that the NBA is better when the New York Knicks are good. And the reason I say that is the fan base is so passionate. So for a team to play as hard as the Knicks did, for them to experience the success and get into the playoffs, to me, it is just excellent for the NBA.
City Dancer. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your next city dancer.
And a new group getting ready for the Suns.
City dancer.
And let's take a look at some point guards who have been scoring the ball over the past 10 games. Number 1, Luka Doncic.
Yeah, you know, he really gives the opposing teams fits. I just love the confidence he plays with night in and night out.
You know, that is the key with him. With that offensive versatility that he has, he can play the role of floor general, distribute the basketball, keep the offense flowing. But when he needs to break down a defense all on his own, he's a powerful scorer.
Here's Mullen. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Such a wide open look. And the Knicks lead by 4.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Boom! He jams it straight down.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Here's Johnson. Rebounded by Mourning. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
Durant, no good. The Knicks have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Johnson against Durant. Pass to Mullen. Thompson outside. Lets the 3 fly. And the Knicks, another 3.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Knicks lead.
And here's Durant. An 11-point game for him in the win against Cleveland. 11 seconds left in the half. Just 5 on the clock. From deep. That one doesn't drop.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the Knicks up by 5. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
All right, thanks. Tibbs, what'd you think about the way this team defended in the first half?
We're not bad, but we have to sustain it for the entire game. They put a lot of pressure on you. We got to make sure we're containing their dribble penetration, and then we got to react out and challenge shots.
The expectations are high for the second half. Thanks, Coach.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
Welcome in for halftime. And what's on tap, you ask? I can answer. So far, it's been a nice outing for the New York Knicks.
Great work on the glass so far. They're hustling and showing more desire than boxing out. That's what they have to do. That's the recipe for success.
Next up, the power rankings. Let's take a peek at which teams are at the top of the association. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. The Suns trailing, and so in the game for the Suns. They've got Rudy Gobert. Kevin Durant is out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then it's Luka Doncic. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaking out. You take a look at New York, things stacking up nicely for them so far. Number 1 in their conference and looking formidable.
Well, right now for New York, it's impressive how well they have played. I mean, some teams need more time before they start clicking, but not them. They were ready from the beginning.
And what a good feeling it is to play such high-quality basketball so early in the season. This kind of start sets the foundation for what could be a monster year.
Durant against Thompson. Shoots over Durant.
Now, this guy's got some grit and some determination. Is Kevin Durant capable on the offensive end? Yes, but the defense as spectacular.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, and Johnson with a block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile one block?
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Good chance here for Antetokounmpo.
Just can't find a shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night.
Outside Irving. Johnson against Antetokounmpo. The shot by Johnson, no good. Johnson's gone just 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. Irving against Doncic. Back to Durant. No good on the 3.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game. He's making it worse with shot selection like that. Boy, this guy a multifaceted talent, and not just on the court. Kevin Durant has said, quote, basketball is just what I do and love, but that isn't just who I am. This guy really tries to make a difference.
Check it out, the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been scorching the nets from range the last 10 games. New York, number 1.
You know, they've certainly been knocking down threes at a high rate. You can just see their confidence growing.
The Suns have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. And Durant has helped many people with his generosity.
Yeah, once committed $10 million to the college track program to help disadvantaged kids receive a higher education. He's been renovating basketball courts around the world. And obviously, as an entrepreneur, he's been focusing on companies and products that are making lives better. How cool is that?
Pass to Duncan. Over Gobert. And he can't bank that one in.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
Looking to end this cold spell. And it's finished off by Antetokounmpo as he lays it in. Antetokounmpo's got his first 2 points. Here's Irving, guarded by Doncic. And Irving powers it home.
Now, even with that shoot-first mindset, Klay Thompson willing and able to make a great pass.
New York foul. Bill Russell.
Allen, he's checked in for New York.
First team foul. Coming onto the floor for your New York Knicks, Ray Allen.
Here's Antetokounmpo. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. And it's blocked, and they recover it. Up to the rim, and it's slammed in by Durant.
Boy, KD gets himself right to the rim. Liftoff is complete.
Pass to Russell. Here's Duncan. Over Gobert. Duncan, no good. Antetokounmpo outside. Here's Chamberlain. He's guarded by Irving. Shoots from the right block. And too long on the shot. The Knicks have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. It's Johnson with a drive. Good work there as it goes. And the Knicks lead by 7.
I love the throwback basketball. Work it down low and set up your teammate.
Doncic passes to Durant. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Durant's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Man, he is working them over on the inside. I'll tell you this. Kevin Durant every year gets more comfortable with the physicality of defenders. Incredible.
Here's Johnson. Deflected. Outside Irving. Pass to Allen. 4 on the clock. Here's Duncan. And the shot falls short that time. The Suns have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Antetokounmpo outside. Back to Doncic.
2 minutes remaining
beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
So both teams changing it up here. 1:56 left in the third quarter. Pass to Bosch. Got a hand on it. Here's Nash. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Outside Durant. Here's Nash. Got a piece of it, and it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. The Suns making a switch here. Gobert's checked in. Picked by Gobert. Shot clock at 6. Tipped, and there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
The Knicks with the lead. Pass to Johnson. To the middle. And a two-handed jam!
Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And here's Durant. Down low. And Durant with the big finish.
Yeah, Kevin Durant's got the jumper. He shows you right there. I'm going to rock the rim. Leave no doubt, KD.
It's Johnson with a drive. To the wing on the left. Russell past Johnson. No good there. And Phoenix the other way now. Their next game is at Barclays Center in Brooklyn for a game with the Nets. And that game will mark the end of a 4-game trip. Here's Nash. Russell with the rebound. Russell's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. A nice shot by Mullen.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Outside Durant. Pass to Nash. Puts up a 3. On target from range.
Well, we think of Durant as a naturally gifted scorer. Fact is, this guy understands how to get his teammates open.
We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. It's the Knicks, leading by just 2. And we're coming back in just a moment.
Your Knicks City Dancer.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. They've got Klay Thompson, also Johnson out there, and it's Russell in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 for New York right now. The shot by Johnson, no good.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
Antetokounmpo for 3. The Knicks pull it in.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Oh, there's the alley. Ooh, Durant with a steal. Pass to Doncic. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Irving. Back to Antetokounmpo. Outside Durant. Shoots over Thompson. Durant's shot is off. Oh, lots of drama in this game so far.
I'll tell you what, I wouldn't be surprised if it comes down to the final buzzer.
The Suns shooting poorly, just 30% so far. Doncic passes to Durant. Doncic on the wing. He's guarded by Irving. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. And here's Johnson. Antetokounmpo covering. Johnson passes to Russell. And then Russell with the dunk.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up with a graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. Back to Durant. Pass to Chamberlain. Now here's Durant. Thompson with some nice D.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect.
Here's Duncan. Driving in. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Gobert. Doncic on the wing. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Irving to the inside. It's stolen by Johnson. Shot from 16. Misses off the right iron.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Next foul, Tim Duncan.
Phoenix calls timeout.
With the offense reeling, coach has to get these guys on the same page.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your next city dancer.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Monty Williams was going over with his team. He told them to be more careful about their selections, saying, quote, don't force it at the arc. If it's not a good look, don't risk it. Move the ball, attack inside. Use your options.
And Allie, thank you for that. Antetokounmpo against Johnson. It's stolen by Johnson. And here's the fast break. Here's Irving. Finished off the break. And the Knicks lead by 6.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Picked by Gobert. Here's Durant. The rebound by Duncan.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Here's Irving. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Knicks.
We've seen them make the extra effort defensively, rotating, closing out airspace, and sending shots back.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
Antetokounmpo with it. Irving picks him up. Doncic against Johnson. 6 to shoot. Doncic, no good. No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
And he lobs it up. Tipped. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Pass to Johnson. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
New York. It's T-shirt Bonanza. Make some noise. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Knicks city dancer.
Johnson against Antetokounmpo. Here's Duncan. Over Gobert. Duncan, no good.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
To stop the drought. Durant, no good. For New York, they've gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the 4th. Not great. Doncic against Irving. Here's Johnson. And the Knicks miss again.
When it goes in, it looks pretty. When it doesn't, you question the shot difficulty.
Doncic passes to Gobert. And here's Durant. There's the 3. Phoenix no good that time either.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Johnson inside. Antetokounmpo's there. 5 to shoot. Here's Irving. Man, that's an air ball. Not even close.
And you know they're extremely disappointed right now. I mean, this one getting away from them.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
Now here's Johnson. And so this one belongs to the Knicks. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in.
it.